different be bema wo low sperm count. Give us cold capsules ya wodi aba constipation koko osisi yo ya amaman. Give us aba mesha ya wodi aba wo se eboa anti typhoid wanu ato immune support na onumbi womo asaye give us ice drinking water. Give us ice drinking water emu da ho hwe FDA agia tum papa e friend abujunsu omo give us water shi mobile tashi mobile omo ben eye konaba na tashi adiomi oben champaka sport from 050 6851135 onsa ebeka omo top choco semen kancha so the top chocolate spread aba yani e defa brodomudie ya Ghana fo agi atum papa no more top chocolate spread no ne 3-in-1 ewo ho ya no so yohia ani so hie na ona akro Tabia Herbal Center say wa mo so ya de papa na ni nyina ne se honam yawo ya Tabia Herbal mixture numbi wonum Tabia Herbal mixture no a honam no ya no kono ubon sa fe de wa wuntimi ni di ya no so Tabia Herbal mixture no numbi utibie na utibia wie no anu mo atoso no anu ato ye kama na we de Tabia Herbal capsules the mixture no ho na the capsules no so ni mfirihyia du nwotwe nom oba pem for men nom oba o ma akoda no for men fransanka Mr. Wada o man pharmacies any herbal shops nyinara obenya bi ewo kanshi drugman from 0243686861 you know so na abode ewo ho ede amamo live on Accra 100.5 and Honorable Adama Sulemana MP for China joining in the studios Charles Nyame and so ewo ha say Gold Coast Fund customers ya omo esika akem omo convener Charles Nyame ewo ha say mbadifo aka baba kan yensa Honorable Kwaba Charles Kwaba Kwaba Josu Honorable program no menu di nkomo ko viral manfo follow here but so far na atmosphere to say then adia ba kwa na me pe wabusa mu wie ya no a na MPP issue statement that's
Minia say me catch obi no pay say ye nyama mu fa statement no mra ne ompese omoka no na conviction ba ko me woni say ombaba be contradict president no ombaba be ka say na president ne kan ye no enye no kre
really
eno no ombaba be kan if you say bra ku fa no catch ye say covid no asemboni bia nsi ho mi wa so ota general report da ho a e red e da ho say nyoma si covid no ho o ka tire nso be agenda 111 onyeye enti ne ye kai bia no ami yombe bia ye yombe contradict president nye no mbe contradict ye
kwa be more statement ni bi mo fanto a
se president Kufuor e kan sempa adena it wants to take the party to come back.
No, what they are saying is the NDC with the chairman, national chairman, leading the conversation. No, chairman didn't draw. And I don't know which one they are talking about.
And Krami, and you dear him and a young tro. A young tro say, your debt to GDP no, I do 103%. A young tro. A young tro say, nominal debt no. A free 120 billion echo 575 billion no intro intro say interest rate no a free 25% echo between 38 to 43% depending on banga woko no cry na no cry bi mu say president agenda 111 no be no wan ka ho hwe e wo so nanum no cry bi mu so say covid no sika no e fa he enti sama ye kan nyina no ni pese mi hu emudia enye no kre nti clearly no of course they want to do it as politics as usual but we dey Ghana for ahotenam ahokyere na aba obi ayawe o mampani no say we are in the right trajectory nti na question e bisa ne say kwampana ye nam so no eno ni IMF no
okay so we are taking critical look and share or more press statement nom the buy or say for immediate release March 20th, that is yesterday. Also, the True State of the Nation address, New Patriotic Party to respond in due course. Let me just run through. The leadership of the New Patriotic Party has taken notice of a propaganda-laced press conference of the NDC addressed by Johnson Esiedun Ketia, the party's national chairman, on Monday, March 20th, 2023, which was mischievously described as an address on the so-called true state of the nation. Now, true to their unrepentant character, the NDC turned the press conference into a campaign platform, peddling blatant falsehood, unsubstantiated allegations, and unprovoked attacks at the person of the president, the vice president, and the government of the MPP. Now, ordinarily, the MPP would not have dignified Esiedun Ketia's empty statement and unmeritorious effusions with a response, since he is no stranger to Ghanaians when it comes to such political theatricals. Now, however, paying regards to the enormity of the allegations and falsehoods he spewed, the MPP has decided to set the record straight by responding to same with incontrovertible facts and data in order to assist discerning Ghanaians make an informed decision. Details of the MPP press conference to respond to the NDC misrepresentations on the state of the nation will soon be made available, and notice is accordingly served, signed by Justin Kodia Frimpong, the General Secretary of the MPP.
MPP akodruni. MPP ne dia ya nkola adwuma. Because we nkola asem. Meaning we okeka nyina semantics. It has no meaning, any value. Enti na a national chairman of NDC kan enye nokre.
That is my problem.
Meaning no misa question be me nsan nan.
Yeah.
Before COVID no beba no. Na debt to GDP no. Yeah, public debt no.
Yeah.
I moved from 120 billion MPP beto so in 2016 no. Echo 220 billion. Enra General Mosquito national chairman ekan nokra na enye nokre. Mischief. And you be himself before COVID beba no. Na debt to GDP no a 56% echo 70%. 2019 asem na make no.
Yeah.
Nokre ana enye nokre. Obi himself nokre. Before COVID beba no. Na spend in 2016 you could pay kana. They spending 11 billion. But now can cost by 2019 no. Now you pay 37 billion of our tax revenue.
Yeah.
They could pay for a kaede. And to start to borrow can go now cover the my, which is clear. Every World Bank country director ebe can say Ghana ye told for one son cover the eba. In fact, COVID need more resources to the tune of almost 30 billion Ghana cedis. Everybody is aware. You are aware. You present reports to Parliament. And no Auditor General report nearby. Justin Kodia.
No, but I think I've heard them talking about the Auditor General report and yet accurate and a whole lot.
The auditor appointed by President Akufo-Addo.
That is what they are saying.
Our auditor, and you know, said they were.
But what was it?
So who Attorney General, the Auditor General, no? Say, why has he even released the report? And that the man said he should just lay it in Parliament. Please, for Christ's sake, Auditor General was appointed by President Akufo-Addo. Now, sir, audit way, they were forced for the auditor, and yes, or more happen because IMF can't almost say they need audit of the COVID-19 before. It's one of the conditions IMF demand.
Oh, okay.
So they were forced to go and do audit. And the way a whitewash audit will cry auditor and you're conservative.
Just you're polishing.
You're polishing no. It's a polished. In fact, polishing it, you know, any who say feeding a FD almost lock it down a FD amount for 3 weeks, you know. Impress, you know. You don't even retired. You had the annual certificate and took one watch with the Kofi Meji 20 cities, Ama Meji 30 cities, and you had the retire impress. When I say report, what did I do not report with?
Yeah.
And I see health workers 10 million frontline health workers no yakoye 10 million Ghana cedis insurance amomo obi a why insurance bia nim say there's a name, there's an address, there's a condition, that everything. Wait, Auditor General report means say there is no name, address bia ni ho. Into 10 million health workers no, 10,000 health workers no, but you mo ni baby you mo.
Into enterprise insurance afreska no.
Si can say echo hill. They can only say 10,000 health workers anya. Yakotua 81 million Ghana cedis ama Johnson's Pharmaceuticals. Stop the supplying.
Is it in dollars or in cedis? $81 million.
$81 million. Yeah. Out of the 138, you know, 120, $81 million. 2 years in a mile. When you know, and you said in Katiana Kayo, Auditor General, and I could for to say, so unfortunately, my general, and I could for to say, nothing dishonorable has happened to the COVID money. Where your true state, no. One kasa Auditor General say something dishonorable has happened. We will say nothing dishonorable has happened. Enti say national chairman edane echira wo say ne wo kan yeni ne auditor so kan yeni a wan na kan ye. Enti nsema enra yenwa say dun katia ebo so efri ekosi bi ba kokura ni wa enye no kro Ghana ha. Ba kokura ni ho. Any the true state of the nation. Enye ne agro na go for the medical chamber no because my friend say agro because a historical overview of COVID. This is the first time.
Okay.
Historical overview of COVID no the brain. Yes, be change the state of the nation. And we be change so be change 2017 na economy ni good. 2018 na economy ni good. 2019 na economy ni good. Until COVID na be say no. And anora na ye kire ni say the economy that is good ko IMF ko website go and see rate acceptable for developing countries say debt to GDP. It is 55%. 55% of your debt to GDP. And the acceptable norm. As of 2019 before COVID, now you 70%. So do you say the economy was good? No. As a time we were spending almost 90% of our tax revenue in 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah, taxes ni na. Yeah, the 90% etuaka. That is the 37 billion who no hano.
Yeah.
But in 2016 under President Mahama we were paying 11 billion. That was around
I didn't hear.
Na chese samre no na eka no any revenue aye giche no emuro ye so sa na eka no 120 billion.
Okay. Okay. Ndi ye twa ye ho
ye twa enu wi a we were spending almost 52% of our tax revenue. Enti na yenya allowance fiscal space e de other things. Enti na Mahama si dan no. Enti no o ye nkwan no. Enti no o si hospitals no. This president has no fiscal space because na me no ka say debt to GDP no e 103%. Ni e kire ni say ye gidi ye revenue nyina ye kobo bosia eka ho enti bosia no bi e local domestic debt eni akogye amanfo sika ye de atua aban nyoma ene ye ntimi ntua ka ye haircut no enti na ye kire se akogye bosia ansa na yetimi atua adwumayefo ka awie now the ukwaji be better than one year. As we go on, I will tell you the amount of money and now kufuado waji from 2017. Ni eye tax revenue, ni eye non-tax revenue, na eye besia afibia 2017, 2018, 2019. Wajia wanye sika $130 billion in the last 6 years. $130 billion. Also on IMF up $3 billion. Anything.
Any remember, honorable Mr. Pacho. Sa figures ya sikadia ya mububunya ya na enokre.
Yeah. Mama production team no. Ajima. Go to parliament. Go to Ministry of Finance. Kona download all the budget statement from 2017, 2018, 2019. Where America no actual so. Any estimate actuals.
That is huge money.
Actuals are some make actual.
Yes, can more do. Anya nkoda sika o.
Enti so also up $3 billion. Enti you move as we are say. I have no hope. Because obi e man $130 billion in 6 years no one find pay no. E dey na $3 billion be no. Minia 2017.
Yeah.
tax revenue yɛgye taxes no any non-tax revenue te sɛ agudie ne nneɛma nyinaa yɛnya no aban wɔ nya 39.6 billion Ghana cedis
last year
2017 yes
okay.
39.6 billion me pacho say afina 2017 no oje besia 20 billion Ghana cedis entu kasika e ba ni nsam in 2017 e 59.6 billion so we introduce this sika no oje ye no odi bibiraye akwan
yeah
some kai sa statement on the floor of parliament
yeah
odi emu 830 million per out of the 59.6 billion or the 830 million and the akwan ho in fact or the 63 not even 1 billion
not even 1 billion
or the 6.3 per and a year from capex capital expenditure near everything a year juma amasika na bo abamfa so
6
only 6.9 billion na nyaka ni na 54 billion no chop consumption.
The advance says 6 billion no investing no be between the returns
abro man no atuan hoka te say ne o ya akwan a e capital expenditure so we see te say atuabo gas plant a capital expenditure we see University of Ghana Medical Center a capital expenditure enti sa nyoma no but o ya consumption yanko ye free days without the source of revenue na then eno ekwa emabiom into 54 billion just for chop consumption
yeah
eno so na onya kwan efa nipa bebre wo ne na so e ho no
okay
into a form a o tuo moka o expanding ministers no sika we no odi tuo moka infri ba bia me no botom sika no taxes no ene mbese na wakwaje amaye ni nchire me betua no odi tuo moka that is in 2017
okay
2018 tax revenue non-tax revenue 47.7 billion. Oh no, what is statement way? The higher you go, the cooler it becomes. So what happening? Now the higher you go, the hotter he becomes. And no cost or not Bosiana air cost. And only 47.7 billion tax and non-tax revenue in 2018. And obey Bosian bonum or the 20 billion equal 33 billion.
And with the tax and on-tax revenue, no, you say?
A Cambodia 80.7 billion. That is in 2018.
Wow.
And it is about one resource than any other government in the history of Ghana. But also now on far resources out of this was spending 4.7 billion on capex.
Okay.
Near the edit material 4.7 billion. And of 76 billion on chop consumption. Yen high plane yentua adwuma foka yentua national cathedral ka yentua
adwuma foka dey no very important
enya adwuma fo bia adwuma na wasesa o mo apin so e wo no ankasa no office no the presidency no adwuma fo no bia no e boss bia na no so no me pese mbisa se enye no kre se president Akufo-Addo wasesa nipa we e wo ne office ho youth ambassador for diaspora affairs
your friend say
sorry, this is a statement I can. But there are names. Next time if you parliament because parliament the names were parliament the names to us
because you perceive
parliament the names to us but where
okay
you got this from me I just know Akufo-Addo bit my children
but what shall be a friend of Rahano in Misano
no and a mess small one why so ale eyo dika edi oba kono wonu ase aba why
ya bere
saa o be
ya enti before me be we so no me mo sika na Akufo-Addo age ni nyina na me nya enu
cha so ya de gu na meba
enti 2019 ansama me ka kire we o
yes
2020
no 2018
okay 2018
energy 80 billion and the 4 billion
yes capex 4.7 billion
okay so 2019
tax revenue non-tax revenue 53.3 billion
53.3
billion and oje obobosia no obie mu from 33 billion equal 45 billion Ghana cedis
loans
enti ni nyina abomu a 98.4 billion. And also 6 billion capital expenditure. So 6 billion, 1.2 billion coin. Now also 97 billion consumption. 2020 election afeno. Or the tax revenue 55.1. 55.1 tax revenue and non-tax revenue 55.1 billion. And our board 73 billion.
Same.
73 billion Ghana cedis.
55, 73.
Yes.
Zero.
And it could see 128 billion. In fact, 128 billion, or the 12.8 billion a capital expenditure, and a 115 billion a consumption.
So which means the value should be the revenue minor.
Sir, 12.8 billion, 9.4%. 9.4%
out of the 100%.
Out of the 100%.
Why?
2021, 70.9 billion tax revenue and tax and non-tax revenue. And about Bosiano 60.2 billion. 2021 now a year do bones until I started to from. That's the first time one Nebesian Boko of them 60.2 billion.
Sir, 2017 year 20 billion.
Yes.
2018
33 billion.
33 billion. 2019
45 billion.
2020 73 and 2021 60
billion. And to can in a moment not say I get 131 billion.
Yeah.
And no say 131 billion what they call dollars more. In 2021 alone, he had the resources to the tune of $21.8 billion. 2021 $21.8 billion. Into on namsa or pay $3 billion. Clearly you can see say even with the IMF support we are not going anywhere.
So $21 billion Ghana.
In 2021 alone.
Ghana.
Wait, any projections so these are actuals.
And we're budgeting.
And it is open sika we are. 2022 budget we sika we.
So 20 say
$21.8 billion in 2021 nkwao.
Abewura Ghana.
Aye.
Na se ye kan se we na se ti bonko suni we. Ti bonko suni we.
It can be possible.
You see? Ti bonko suni
$21 billion. Yes. Go to the 2022 budget. Last year, actually, sir, you go to the previous, the succeeding year, and to Benya Nina.
Tipon consider we can say unsubstantiated.
And this is not the case. My friend, I also say, General Secretary for MPP,
and someone generally to grant unsubstantiated.
Yes.
Anti-prophecy. Why are you saying Kufuado? Or you say Ghana for? Yeah, that's where the.
Let me say the Ghana for.
So back to the figures.
Yes,
I'm very interested in the figures.
Yes. You go to 2022.
Okay, finish 2020.
In 2022,
wow,
tax revenue only 98 billion. Tax and non-tax revenue 98 billion. Ena Oje this year 223 billion. Bobie, you are giving up. Don't give up.
No, Ghana for you. Sound all is
223 billion. Entisi kabodwa. Ewura na Kufuado nsem. In 2022 alone, 321 billion. What percent in dollars amount? $37.55 billion. And the order 21.8 billion in 2021. 2022 order $37.55 billion.
Honorable, because of your position, I know, sir, and never say Nebeya would drink kakra. But siska we eni o marum no o mo wiade a eni o mo wie ska pa.
Na me kan mom nkyerɛw.
Mate.
Ma me kan mom. Total no. Waje tax revenue of 383 billion. Tax revenue, tax and non-tax revenue since Obey president no.
Okay.
383 billion.
383
billion Ghana cedis. Ena waje besia. Sa okay sa na no me ne yewura record ebihia ha na ye kan besia na asem. Besia we asa time a omo present budget of 2022 amai.
Yeah.
Enti up to 2022 budget no present as at November no. Enti waje besia 2017-18 sa be sisa amwe 455.7 billion. Enti we say 155.7. Enti na ya je besia da na yesen. Ya besia na ya je da na yesen.
Tax and non-taxes.
There be John Mama e kono e besia ya je yesen na yesen 120 billion. Enti say ni nyina nkan ba na ya besia nyina ya je no. Enti say all the 120 no be kan 455 no ho. Enti a aban no report in 2022 budget no say ya besia ya je no adu 575 billion. 575 no 455 plus 120. Enti a me catch it say enti say if you were neighbor figures no say na wo doubt to this is what is telling you because abana nkasa e won the budget no or say ya besia no adu 575 billion Ghana cedis and that is 103% of what abana dey say 90% of what 93% of GDP. Enti 455 no okotifui 575 no obenya 120 no waja ne John ma ja no ho no enti nya ka ni nyina 455.7 nya kufu ado dia beka ho no enti bisi a waje no ne ma eduru 455 no 20 billion plus 33 billion plus 45 billion plus 73 billion plus 60.2 billion plus 223 billion about 455.7 billion.
And the figures when you now on budget now.
Our budget no.
And the dear man homo amse mubwa.
There anything person be sana say there ntie boa.
Enti we like kabum.
Cumulatively. Akufo do sika oba o ma we waji nyina no. 833 billion Ghana cedis. 833 billion. What they call dollars in one. 132 billion dollars. Enti kwatre kwaso of amount ma. TND on 132 billion anya ne hwe.
Ba say sia de ye ku ni penya de akoje 3 billion.
3 billion. Enti jumayefo a omo ya adwuma akọ pension
me paso me ma so me producer team kwa me aso won abiu. No, but it's very scary.
Yes, that's it. Enti sika woni no de ye na sika won so no we use only 53 billion and what the capital expenditure out of the 833 billion we use only 53.3 billion and the capital expenditure enti akwan school adan hospitals and in your money nyina 853.3 enti consumption 53.3 billion
out of
833 billion.
And what they are dem for so
ebebre
so akwan school dan ensio
chop no 700 capital expenditure no and 53.3 billion.
Tidiaka no
779.7 billion consumption. It is all business consumption or the then youth ambassador for diaspora affairs or the Tuaneka or the Tua policy associate ka or the Tua chief executive for public sector reform.
Youth there no bomame.
Youth ambassador for diaspora affairs.
Asia ni say.
Me ankasa de me na so bisa me ne ase da.
Wa ba mu ache into mama time na enye position wo ho. Dabi. Ento brofo ne beti na kira ase. E bia brofo ne nyina be kan brofo abom. Ne akire se service obi a youth ambassador for diaspora affairs. Diaspora ye amanonefo. Enti ye yi obabunu dia ono to ho na wo hwe se on ne si ye na mu amanone.
Only ambassador.
Any omunkuta hudi.
Yabi ani youth for na wo ho no.
Omunkuta hudi.
Ekuta hudi ade de bre Ghana. Ya hwe no.
Tobo. Na je so hwem pa. Akwa we na kofa akwa na obon man against atitire bai.
Ya be yo no.
Hey, on what? After the Yahudi Pakwa. Hey, Yahudi Pakwa. Hey, Akwa. Yeah. And also the Baba no hold this position.
There be none Baba. Because last year the 2021 office of president almost published on the parliament. This position was there. That one I saw the name, but any banner. Until 2022 then minya nje silence no but minya fro ku jeto
enti emfa nsese say no ye wo obabuna eye ga na nyina mabunu so omo ni Ethiopia for youth for bedin kitawo Namibia Kenya
Tahiti Manaut country say we are seeing Fiji
cha say van what
because who be what because
omo man Land Cruiser. And
all these people are paid as Article 71 office holders. Constitution can be Article 71. Benefit Article 71 office holders in your bian. And this also will be a 779 billion aqua. A hanel. Second one, a policy associate. A bro for me, be a miniature
policy associate. Are there any other? A policy associate for Sabo funi bi ya fa agene Sabo funi bi la akwara chotro omu eyi ni mo
yeah eyi GFK
bi la chotro no
ori unim mommy en fa agene fa policy associates
ya ka so bi associate obi a ya ka so bi associate obi a oboa obi a odi dwuma bi okay or associate no ma omo di dwuma bi enti no kwa mu na eye policy ni ho adwuma no na ono no ye our associate omo
omo nyina say office of president hono OGM office of government machinery ho ano mo nyina
policy bi here
okay enti chaze we no say no Damba was, I have lived in Europe and I've never heard this one before in my life.
Policies
yes, but okay, so into way no. Say at the end of the 4 years of like almost first term no. Yama S Gracia and OGB.
Mint because I'm a member of parliament.
Also a part of the Article 71.
Yeah.
Is there.
Yeah. The moment you are there, then as Gracia payment no affecting.
So Sandy Pano, I mean the person is qualified to take a S Gracia.
Yeah, like Article 71 office holder.
Payment allowance.
Oji allowances ni nyina. Oji fuel allowance nyina.
Oji entertainment.
Ni fuel allowance o. Ni allowances na mo boss no. As a member of parliament.
Third point.
Yes, Chief Executive of Public Sector Reforms.
Chief
Executive of Public Sector Reforms.
Okumasi.
I know what a Oteki.
Kusi Bafu was Kusi Bafu. And you Kusi Bafu.
I'm not sure to say no.
Niano Cecilia because I didn't know.
Okay, 4.
Overseer of the National Cathedral. Yetianika. The most expensive pit. Meaning say JFK. The General Secretary no one people no.
Yeah.
So meaning say every Omra Parliament that you are. You're too amana donko be say the National Cathedral. It is the most expensive pit because you're $254 million ewo ho. And I'm not nipa ko abandoned site.
I'm not
1 year no free site.
As you told me
the most galam say pay to cry and expensive sir. You see here ho.
And okay, so master planner Kintampo also policy associate has to do with minor interventions that will help the major policy. It is most emergency interventions. Okay. All right.
Church relations manager.
Church
relations manager. And me metiase.
Okay.
And I go for other first of bia. Or funny pabia. Or near so for nim come no mon kasam fa na aban no ho yi. Sa na kire. Say relations here. Nipa ntam die. And no wonder say no wonder say all the papa no assassin say no kan no or say anyansafo no nyina wo he ene what bi
mate
what is obi ka anyansafo no bi
da send message ben enko Vodafone
church relations manager o ye na juma papa church relations manager no o ye na juma papa
no so on a more serious note they have cathedral
overseer of national cathedral and almost church relations manager.
What is the difference between the cathedral and the church?
Oh, the church, they say church we see we and sorry na wo omayum dada no nsa wudi e wo abane and sorry no
tell so other than man merge no to cut down
this is a
handle side issue.
There's a ministry for religious affairs, culture and religious affairs, and this is a secular state. Ghana is a secular state. We are not a Christian state, we are not an Islamic state, we are not a tradition, we are a secular state. And do we have Islamic relations manager?
Do you have that one?
Do you have a mosque relations manager or a shrine relations manager? What do you have a church relations manager? And my shrine relations manager.
Whether they were appointed or not, that is not the issue. But I think the issue here is about protecting the public purse.
Of course.
That for me is the most important thing, because if you are doing a minister for religious affairs,
yes.
Now what backtrack back Jubilee House was ya create a cathedral overseer. Now was I create a church
relations manager.
Relations manager. I find it difficult to understand, because then you are dealing with three officers. You are paying them free fuel, and they are part of the article
71.
71.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go. Which one again?
Diaspora Church Mobilization Officer.
What?
Diaspora Church Mobilization Officer.
Okay for me. Was it
Goodness.
Communicators of any segment.
I don't know what man ya breme ho me complain sure kwa me ni hwe nkola ya ni ma chesa me serious person. Say the dia Simon you.
Diaspora Church Mobilization Officer.
Church relations officer.
So there's a church relations officer and we call. There's a youth ambassador for diaspora affairs and we call. But we a diaspora church mobilization officer. When you know your brother for none of them is a now one for diaspora church mobilization officer. Every mobilization a bit my verb. But you can now you can boom diaspora church mobilization officer.
Diaspora youth ambassador.
Yes, youth ambassador for diaspora affairs. And a church relations manager. And now there's a diaspora and there's a church. And I come about diaspora church mobilization officer. Bon someone na kufuado. Why yet permutation na manafa? I am telling you.
Osi uti kufuado empty.
Oh yeah empty consumption.
Osi empty.
Wa be no do. Lebwa, if you come in kabu. Say obi2 or obi2 pa. Oh, if you come in kabu so empty da.
Yes.
Onye empty. No. Why didn't be diagram so empty? Empty. Okay, so another one.
The next one is policy and coordinator analyst. And to back confess one and a policy associate. But this one is policy and coordinator analyst. And this OTD, be careful, otherwise another one will come, you might think the same thing. And you the same thing. And to policy and coordinator analyst. Okay, so your policy associates. Your policy associate, and you're number 2. And number 7, your policy and coordinator analyst. If nipa no boa first one no. Obetuna say boa in bio.
Yes, on crowd say let me check him. Master Planner Junior Kentampo. Okay, so Master Planner boy
policy and coordinator analyst no.
Boy because
your policy why ministry ni our critical everything.
And I catch those the last time I catch those Ministry of Finance and Economic Planning. Finance and the economic planning and anything they don't buy, they want to implement it. Or can I say you levy and they buy so to and the planning aspect of your finances ministry is gone.
Okay, so
the next one, but more French will be a French or see focal person la francophonie. Focal person la francophonie.
Francophone countries. Obi a focal person on the francophone countries.
Yes.
Focal person
la francophonie. And you are ambassador to Togo. French speaking, your ambassador to France. All the French speaking countries in your ambassador so by a sign focal person la francophonie.
Focal person, any person authorized by a member organization to commit the member or with decision making powers on behalf of the member.
What is
our ambassadors? What is the essence of our ambassadors in all the French speaking countries? Every country, most French speaking countries, your reps or acceptable accredited reps.
So which means apart from ambassadors, no, almost you create another portfolio. On paper,
we have ambassador at large.
Ambassador at large.
Who have you on?
PNC.
2017 to 2020, no ambassador at large. Now he's the next technical director la francophonie. So apart from some so adena when you answer second one, but because it's the same. First one here, focal person la francophonie, and a second next one here, technical director la francophonie.
Francophonie, no.
You will be a day back. So, I can so betting no proof what the name said. I say, also, you never understand.
Hey,
the francophonie in brief. The francophonie refers to men and women who share a common language, French. We estimate over 321 million French speakers across 5 continents. Okay, so one more French, that person is a liaison between one more French and one more French, Cote d'Ivoire.
Omaya, ya declare economy as junk. Omaya, odeka untiminpiaka no. Onam Germany so onkosle France, onkosle China, non fa okancho. Omaya, o pensioners, o mo haircut. We were mutu. Onam say my point to be la francophonie. So onko ye focal person. Does it sit well with us? Enti na mpesa o the explanation no ba. Now the explanation man na chere ni entia ehia. All these things are not necessary.
Sir, la francophonie no. Sir, manyine me ho ankobo amago ebesere me. Margaret Ansah obesere me tia. I said on intia na me hwehwe ba bia la francophonie because look seriously honorable. And one the bramo or the we na me musa na so e ba so ntu de we
coordinator Special Development Initiative Secretariat and they say it as here
Special
Development Initiative Secretariat. Now so also a special development na ministry na ko fo do aban no e ye ko fiko no din kwantia enti na ye say ministers no dawson e ye 125 ministers e dawson o kan say o teso no enti one of the ministries o see o collapse no a Special Development Initiative Ministry. Okay, no boy. And what could create coordinator or
but what would ministry to coordinate and where?
Coordinator no office of president on the coordinating the 3 development authorities now or no Melbourne Bay Development Authority, Coastal Development Authority. Ajuma we also know Ministry of Local Government can do it better, proper, and you don't need these development authorities.
Okay, so master planner says policy and coordinator analyst is the person who check or create the links between 2 or more policies and evaluates the outcome of each policies. For example, how should planning for food and jobs surpass one district, one factory, or super? Okay, so
so if you have a where do you need associate?
That is where I mean I have the problem.
You have a ministry. Where do you have the? We have a Greek ministry who is supposed to supervise the planting for food and jobs. We have the Ministry of Trade who is supposed to supervise, and a secretariat for 1D1F. Your secretariat who is supposed to supervise that. Oko free SHSR. Your free SHS secretariat, your Ministry of Education. So why do you need a policy analyst and you need a policy associate? Chop chop.
Job for a boy. It is kind of like young fan women.
Okay, so more yet is Chicago. So get to yet is Chicago. They come there. Ansah.
David special director of special projects. Director of special projects.
Cathedral now. You walk cathedral one.
Oversee and say a special project.
Special project.
And me now go for the special project away. And these are the questions
they have special initiatives and they have special projects.
Yes,
according to this paper, according to the report to the Parliament,
or more special projects.
Yes,
and they have special initiatives.
Yes,
there will be or special projects. So
yes,
and there will be or special initiatives. So
yes,
initiative. What you will be or so I'm gonna papa now there, but we initiate ideas. So I say
okay.
We also die. The papa also die. All generally a special initiative.
So I say Joseph Bible mu Joseph also die. No one watch us. It was no the obiso dia. One a chance
yeah. Projects no dia. So no projects no be cost no. Yeah, who special.
Ansah na say mo am watch no.
Sala cathedral no be baso.
Mo watch e wo muslim mo mo ka no mo ntia mo ye Tobias ne samba. Let's come back to this issue. So what mentioned the interview?
Manager of operations and programs. Manager of operations and programs.
Manager for operations and programs.
Of NFO. Manager of operations and programs. At the office of president.
One also here.
You know it.
Ansah no more Lord Comey, operations director.
Yes.
Frapa para name is Sano. Oh no, Tiniku.
And remember, Kaiska. Call so.
I said, we have to be just you.
And yes, I have 5 technical communication assistants. Their names are not here. I didn't bring them. By 5 technical communication assistants. You remember, say, your minister for communication.
Yes.
Your deputy minister for communication.
Yes.
Your minister for information and the deputy minister.
Yes.
And there's some 5 technical communication assistants.
I did not know your name. You need to go more.
Yeah. I didn't know what you said for him. What is going on?
I need to go more. Tego so.
Yes, technical advisor, Zongo Development Authority. So we say national ministry.
Yes.
And then also why they were good. And what Akofa technical advisor, Zongo Development Authority.
But what good?
And no,
but what good meaning now the Zongo Development project is over. So why the technical advisor?
Yeah.
Why authority? A chance of not why authority?
Also 2 technical advisors, Special Development Initiative Secretariat. And to me, we say first, me say me come back one, man can say we say first me can say coordinator, Special Development Initiative Secretariat.
Yes.
And I also 2 technical advisors, Special Development Initiative Secretariat.
I think we see a group no.
O group ni ye.
Technical advisor, political affairs. Technical advisor, political affairs. The next time me the names be kan
government political affairs technical advisor.
Yes. Presidential staffer, NAPCO. Presidential staffer, NAPCO.
No, meaning what? Presidential staffer meaning NAPCO meaning what?
He's the advisor on president or
director general.
NAPCO no. NAPCO no kore wo hin.
Mo director general for NAPCO.
office management executive associate number bio office management executive associate
office management executive associate. I don't know. I'm sure that I really will. What's your bro for that? JKF trying that, just to try that. And where I reflect on how. Tell me what was Scalifa. Office
management executive associate. E post back mo bi anka se post back no.
Omo nyina ogada.
Omo nyina office of government machinery.
Omo ya dai. Omo tabu tu. Omo yes.
Ya di post we ma omo ko fi omo fere.
Ube ko no bi e bi sha. Obiano. Aye ghost man no bi weska. I'm telling you.
I feel your technical director to the presidential advisor on media. Technical director to the presidential advisor on media.
Technical advisor.
Technical director
to the presidential
advisor on media. Intimation say your presidential advisor on media. I
don't know.
And I assign what technical advisor to that presidential advisor.
I don't say presidential advisor on media, no. On your technical man on the field of media. But on only a person, it's just a technical
director man.
Technical.
No, advisor, no, vice president, no.
Now they is a technical advisor.
So no more technical
advisor to the president on media.
They get
Now the name
job for the boys.
That be a ghost name.
Yeah, okay, well.
Technical
director to the presidential advisor on media.
In the technical director no. Eba media and sense now the no technical advisor to the president on media.
The advisor to the president on media, no?
Yes.
Wabeje free ho. Wabeje nimdie afi technical advisor no. No akọ the president. One advisor president e media adwuma no ho. Meanwhile, so there's a minister for information. There's a deputy minister for information. And a media advisor no. And a technical director to the presidential advisor on media.
Now you be your fast who here krana. Akwalo show no to me adwuma no. Advisor to the president on media no. I want to be adwuma no. I don't think fast technical advisor we ever go show dey give you. I don't Moses.
What picking the micro level? I'm picking the macro level, say.
Yes.
The person to advise the president on the media, a minister for information,
communication crowd.
No, I mean information. Information is the one to advise you on the media.
And if you could not
he's a media man. He's a media person. He has worked with Joy FM.
What just was a double salary than go for your mom do maybe a session.
Me be quiet. And this by me your position.
Okay. Position.
I won't press no.
Mama Beguno. Mama Beguno. Starting again. There is no difference between us and Mama. Now you know no difference in him. You perceive a chiro mo say chiro Ghana force you different. And intia the mama say obey to system ministers.
Okay, so
when you cut all of them off. Last one your data manager. Data manager number 20 data manager.
Oh man, I did every data.
I don't know which data.
My data.
Data manager.
Data manager. I don't know data manager.
Data.
So
no sir, Jubilee also makes you Wi-Fi. And those things.
What are you talking about?
Look, this government is a complete mess. And it is also onim babia. Here we are, national chairman.
Unsubstantiated. You are using the word unsubstantiated.
Meanwhile, the things are in documents.
Are here.
They are in documents submitted to Parliament.
A man for so much food pan can be that say communication ministry, communication minister and the deputy. And I said, also information ministry too, communication too.
Yeah.
That is not true.
Yeah.
No, presidential advisor, advisor to the president.
Your 5 technical directors, 5 technical assistants at the communication, at the presidency of her communication.
That's not a technical.
Yeah, see, Murano. Because data now, you're presenting Murano.
Yeah.
They are data you're presenting my Parliament. In fact, say, you are saying that I can say COVID no. They are dishonorable things they say of COVID no. Auditor General report wa. Ansah can of Parliament will be a figure ya names ya me presidential staffers are abandon kasa submit my Parliament. So where lies debt to GDP also fiscal deficit that na 6.1% under President Mahama. Na a call 15%. Na atiabu say no about 12% no. Data abana nkasa ne budget mu. Abana nkasa na aka tire say debt no nominal debt no adu 575 billion. Enya say nim katia ne kan ye. Eno mu ne yesire say ono nko age 455 billion. Na 455 no plus taxes award no 833 billion. Emo 53 billion or their capital expenditure.
They are input to Juma.
Nyaka no chop almost 7 into
okay, so Alexander says Bobie, he buys data for serial callers.
Data manager.
But master planner, see, data manager is the one who keeps records of the government works or activities. His role is very crucial for record purposes.
What are the secretaries? What's the essence of the secretaries and all those things?
How?
I'm master planner. Actually,
I say this serious country, I said the judge should have been in jail for lying to the Supreme Court. What kind of
in some way I can't do it. Timon goes to Niba. Your friend is saying,
and you were saying Katia can almost say Odin Tra.
Okay, so yeah, what you man suba.
Or say, President to say, only send a better revival economy than to revive a dead person. Okay, so come in.
Yes. You have that statement.
Get me. Yeah.
Oh, see, about my revival economy, no, but the people who are on to me revival. And what my revival economy. And you know, on IMF, no. And this has some kind of scam. And a scam. President to say,
okay, so mama full details no Kwame mama yes adwuma we and mama
very good,
all right, and some omokan no. So Nanado said no haircut. Let's start from there. No IMF by Kenoforiata abolish Roto Agenda 111. We know how to revive the economy and all that. So Yankoya said start with a no haircut. I mean, we just want to prove that yes, this is what they said. Not for a bit me. I
also want to assure all Ghanaians that no individual or institutional investor, including pension funds, in government treasury bills or instruments, will lose their money as a result of our ongoing IMF negotiations. There will be no haircuts. So I urge all of you to ignore the false rumors. Just as in the banking sector cleanup, government ensured that the 4.6 million depositors affected by the exercise did not lose their deposits. I also want to assure all Ghanaians that no individual or institutional investor, including pension funds, in government treasury bills or instruments, will lose their money as a result of our ongoing IMF negotiations. There will be no haircuts. So I urge all of you to ignore the false rumors. Just as in the banking sector cleanup, government ensured that the 4.6 million depositors affected by the exercise did not lose their deposits.
Kanofurata, no IMF. Let's do Kanofurata, no IMF. Quick one. Then you Baba
but I can tell you, as my colleague, Deputy Minister said, we are not going to the IMF. Whatever we do, we are not. The consequences are there. We are a proud nation. We have the resources. We have the capacity. Don't let anybody tell you. Like when Joshua, Caleb, and 10 others went to spy on the promised land. And only 2 of them came to say that we can do it. And the 10 went around the community murmuring, you can't, da 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 da. We are not people of short sight, you know. And we have to move on. Okay? So let's think of us as who we are.
That is Kanofurata on IMF. Now, can Kanofurata be on Roto, right? On Roto. Kanofurata, the same Kanofurata on Roto. Quick one, so these are some of the issues.
Our roads need fixing and building. Our roads are being fixed. It is true that more roads have been fixed and are being fixed over the last 5 years than any relative period in the entire history of our nation. We even want to do a lot more, and this budget will cater for this. That is why for decades, governments after governments imposed and maintained tolls on some public roads to raise funds for road construction and maintenance. This is the situation in many countries. However, over the years, the tolling points have become unhealthy market centers, led to heavy traffic on our roads, lengthened travel time from one place to the other, and impacted negatively on productivity. The congestion generated at the tolling points, besides creating these inconveniences, also leads to pollution in and around the vicinities. To address these challenges, government has abolished all tolls on public roads and bridges. This takes effect immediately. The budget is approved on appropriation. The toll collection personnel.
That's kind of Furiata. Now, quick one. I'm a quarter on road to some convert a year now. Yankoti Amwako Ata. Embra, quick one. Amwakwata on converting.
We have no alternative use for all the 38 or so toll booth centers across the country, because we have plans for all those who were working in the toll booths. Okay, we are going to continue to work with them, and we have come out with a lot of suggestions. We even want to refurbish all those toll booth structures to provide proper and decent washrooms, for instance, for the use by motorists, so that we advise them to desist from the practice that we see at times. You find out or you see
Amwakwata on Roto. Now, another one, 88 hospitals. 88 hospitals. Quick one. Let's go. Near your agenda.
88 districts in our country without district hospital. There are 88 districts in our country without district hospitals. We have 6 new regions without regional hospitals. We do not have infectious disease control centers dotted across the country. And we do not have enough testing and isolation centers for diseases like COVID-19. We must do something urgently about this. That is why government has decided to undertake a major investment in our healthcare infrastructure, the largest in our history. We will this year begin constructing 88 hospitals in the districts without hospitals. It will mean 10 in Ashanti, 9 in Volta, 9 in Central, 8 in Eastern, 7 in Greater Accra, 7 in Upper East, 5 in Northern, 5 in Oti, 5 in Upper West, 5 in Bono, 4 in Western North, 4 in Western, 3 in Ahafo, 3 in Savannah, 2 in Bono East, and 2 in Northeast regions. Each of them will be a quality, standard design 100-bed hospital with accommodation for doctors, nurses, and other health workers. And the intention is to complete them within a year. We've also put in place plans for the construction.
Mpachona year bena or yes in Charles year bena
2020 COVID-19
2020 yes.
And not as within a year.
Yeah, 28th address no.
Okay. All right. So young agenda 111 on agenda 111.
Work is being done to help make this vision a reality. And I'm delighted to be here with you in Trede to cut the sword symbolically for the commencement of construction of these hospitals across the country. So far, 88 out of the 101 sites have been identified, including this one at Trede, the site for the construction of the Kwabena District Hospital. Work on the other 87 sites also commence today. The acquisition of the remaining 13 sites will be completed shortly for work to begin. Each hospital is being constructed at a cost of $16.88 million United States dollars. That is 12.8 million United States dollars for construction and 4 million United States dollars for medical equipment. All the hospitals are to be completed in 18 months. Work will commence on the regional and other hospitals in the latter part of.
Finally, we know how to revive the economy. You know, David. Okay, so young fire also quick one.
The virus does not care which party you belong to. The virus does not care which party you belong to. Neither is it, as we have seen, a respecter of persons. The enemy is the virus and not each other. Fellow Ghanaians, with the Bank of Ghana predicting a worst-case GDP growth rate scenario of 2.5% for 2020, should the virus continue to linger for the rest of the year, the effects on our economy would be dire. However, as we have demonstrated over the course of the last 3 years, where we inherited an economy that was growing at 3.4% and transformed it into one which has grown by an average of 7% over the last 3 years, I assure you that we know what to do to bring back our economy back to life. What we do not know is how to bring people back to life.
I predict it. I'm worried. You music.
Yeah, but Charles, this is the situation. Anyway, my mom attended on this matter. So,
any new? Any
so the point is say JFK, no crewo asaba more canon.
No
didn't point it out as
because
President can say we know how to revive the economy, but we don't know how to revive human beings. No, it has proven to be a scam. If you say when to revive the economy, no, and then what's one call IMF? Economy na aji ensami indicators in the media man wa ha junk economy ya pam ya fi adwaman so obi a mpese obi tie assembium ya nkase yi nkofu ti ho haircut even pension bond holders are now so odo mbeka ho ene ye omo film ene omo ka ho ene wo se obi munye voluntary subscription president so can say yenko IMF because minister for finance kasa o kasa ma aban no deputy minister o kasa ma aban no yenko IMF ne enko chena approve say a scam we so na enye no kora na o say senior wa wo kan ye 88 hospitals I done agenda 111 ebesi nne mama kan so aban we ne aban a in 6 years equal 7 years we one hospital one.
I don't think so.
Mpacho check mama baby we hospital back.
Ogazo ozibi.
Atie fo nyina bia mutie de so bi waye bi baby a.
We am say no for baby.
Na mo
ya na ye jaji hulo na me
sie. Me ka me bi. Me pese me hu aban ayi a aban we ya ankasa firi ase na we hospital we firi ase awie in 6 years equal 7 years.
We be na ha ho sa biom ya wadi years of for so
no me read be recent e bia na ongoing project bi obeto they are fine. I can't tell but
so for so na nya bibi say
mami peg
o de o kaya aka
mami peg ma
o kaya no aka na ya bubu ho
na no say me am ni so nya hwe
o say rotos ya abolish enenye rotos na mo so mo kofa abai enti eno so ya scam. Also, about convert all the rotos into ultramodern facilities, public facilities. Any scam, any intro. Yes, almost a global shortage of vaccines. And no nama and no vaccines. Me and some measles me we asa. Global Nigeria and global.
Okuja to beto omoto.
Abi ko so nka global no. Nigeria na supply my bio. And don't say Ghana could not be able to procure because I'm planning because you this kind of way. Nti akwaji do Nigeria ho kan sa we are say you are a president you have come do who come correct but to say global shortage meanwhile global Nigeria so ka global no nti akwaji dey say baby 6 weeks now we say vaccines no ya to vaccines mako 13 e wo man yi mu 13 no emu baako edu no gavi torture yenkwa
different products 30
different vaccines mako 13 ene ba o man we mu emu du no gavi e de che yenkwa Global Institute for Vaccine om de che yenkwa emu miensa no e co sharing aban no ene gavi ene e share miensa na ye share no gavi no pia ne pali ntimi pia ye de ena ama ye nya shortage no sika na eni nti na no minister no ba ye bisa no enti o say UNICEF and ebe supply de na man na ye tue sika no asamba $6 million e ma mo advance enti sa claim na on be kan say global shortage enti asa no e scam e no so GFK onim say scam enti minia National Cathedral o say ye nyisu state funds e National Cathedral
ya
use almost $54 million ho in fact yakopo obi kura so no on meye ambassador no ngi sika man me we fi dey coming curious adan
or US
yakwa
my foundation for
yeah trace come in advance me on this way mine which country is
is kind of taking percentage
no but they be now omonim the kind of people omko just get from so at one percentage
over yanko for finance mo kire say it came up there say sani oye na juma no enko jeje sani no nyo ikan na
take it percent that's the system me say am
na wagine percentage ba ye de etua ni na because National Cathedral no a priority of priority
there me obi anka say bebe ye fa
no people na be chiro ne ba hwe ho take percentage
ebiti ni ebe ka bi ni enra NDC e kan ye ni area general asebin katia e kan kire ye no ni nyina ye no krotoro ba kokora ni wa e bosirim kan because your documenta enyoma na ye kan nyina ebum corruption ese corruption a fight family and friends corruption bo omunti omu kasa kra na ye mo corruption wom enso nyoma esi nyina ye corruption related me jama mi
I don't mess about on say but what's your JFK no response and semua APP the only question man for Busan on street me say what is happening it seems like omuni kroma
oh na say you say the way did you mean me na na drank kind who dey come do so abodam
the way did you mean
who dey come do na so abodam
okay
or bodamfo. So what you say? Because onona okasano se sebra ne ba ya wono ebia 1 month 2 months no ne reba wo man ko US baby a vaccine short okay into the yena na afra na nkan chensem dia kwa no ko weighing center no ya say vaccine polio vaccine ayeden a short measles vaccine ayeden a short into ontie he's a man of Ireland. He's not part of our society. And it's onimia ekoso into the Johnson don't get here to him and his court and drop. But to the ordinary Ghanaian, what for the ba asemechi and nako weighing center awo ekrabia sia free say otina wo wa memudu memudu ni na no e man kro di nkan wo ye no wafo bia ko weighing center Emian can't just a vaccine shorted that. But under the guise of this empty-headed man, you see,
we try to go under
the guise of this empty-headed man, you see, vaccine shorted on the and then the money room into on to him again throw. Ebium ono onim se yet ye tribunum haircut because ono as a politician as he is sikana onya ye no wan fa kware papas no nya ye obo mai krono se ne ye kan we just got 833 million billion besia ya bo emu 53 billion
53.3 for
input to
79.7 for
the new article 114 ono sense kan ogigi yen na obo okro mu nti no on to me fan to Ghana bank on to me fan investment our Ghana bonding because actually be politicians so they are to Swiss bank e di haircut no e bi anka no I mean general eka haircut wasem no general e intro but the ordinary Ghanaian 1 year human in lifetime when 60 years 70 years 80 years what was the kind of said that Bonimuntino or the Aquacoto the government bond name say is the safest, is the risk free when it comes to investment in the history of Ghana. And who must some that no a bank a say hey my Ghana crown yes can be and it will see kana what the bomb business men fa enya djuma na me no wonche ho faso no wo sa wo sika no se ne mrebe so even at the end of this 2023 krana we postpone wa 15 years time 15 years na metu alka sa ordinary Ghanaian no onim say the general ever haircut no ayen correct Ghanaians should judge the report of general based on the hardship that they go through day in and day out, the experiences that they are having on the market. Now I'm just opposing with what the reporter started doing. Oh, you're wow. Politics, Ama, they have fly in the sky. I believe I can fly. It's a woman to be that, but I was sound free for 50 years. 60 years now I say we now sabi a baby decision the indecision I don't want to be able to Emma we yare but won't you to we yare we was scared our plans on the beton you but I'm not a baby decision to you what plan for future education what say we say everyone says kaway maybe and me ba akọ school our young university nursing training college na enam ababi decision indecision wa boka adient no oso usika na de ato ama wo ba dachi school no ono okwa koyi de akwa kotua na besia ka de twitwa no ba no ntumi nko school no sankofo no omo hwe the generally to enra now really indeed is the true state
say more sir a friend say
financial sector green lab no me ba
Gogo's fund musica sana akudu
me ba cho ene me kokot difficult number ene
what is kokot
I'm telling you ene they have released 82,000 customers of Gold Coast Fund Management are Ghana. Akufo-Addo own Chioma court. Judgment has requested for it, or requested for 2 years now.
Also,
Akufo-Addo says on the haircut, no.
Yeah,
he was making reference. Said the Ogivi assurance to financial cleanup exercise victims.
Yes.
Over 4.2 million Ghanaians, they say. And he's assuring them, say, none of the bondholders will suffer haircuts.
Okay.
Okay, it was an assurance based on a near my big paint. No, and I made sure Akufo-Addo by say Tibonkosu would tear me.
So Momo Dieno 82,000 names be no release yama.
Good. Abano, what's say all the taxpayers' money in the HIA?
Okay.
Parliament approves for entire payment in 2021 budget 5.5 billion. Mention Gold Coast specifically for our payment. Sikan beka will say we no much less my spending. And I'm moving Madam Bronika say you need liquidation order from the court.
Okay.
Munya liquidation order from the court. Sir, approve budget. So we be try okay. And sir, I'm go through liquidation process.
Okay.
I'm not papa ko sinding. What list be? And the court was say ordinary pass mercy A, B, C, eka. And it's based on that no. Court no mom granting liquidation order. Na mo liquidating assets of Gold Coast Fund Management. The man is not contesting against the liquidation order court in background. Man, say at the time of revoking the license of Gold Coast Fund Management, you came with security personnel and PwC officers, and I'm unlocking all the officers without allowing any worker to take out a single sheet. You came with Iyoko to take over the server of the company, Almo Data and Guso.
Yeah,
and it is what you list about Betua. Before I will agree on the amount and the people that I owe, share the information I have on my customers. I will custody no. Share it with me so that I can cross check. Say, what say maybe Bobie and Ansah 2 cedis. Truly, me server no any information I want me server no so them say 2 cedis. Now me in totality they can say I am a grantee. And you know assets A B C me kaboma ebetumi tuaka no aban take it over. What's it wrong? For 2 years. Yeah, back forth. Go is a Security Selection Commission. So all releases our data, all share with Gold Coast Fund Management. And the judge too was fair and firm. So no, granting justice, no fairness must prevail. I need to know or issue 3 different order to SEC. It's the last time you call and before buying I'm sorry, and I'm free media. I'm catching up. Was okay. At the next court adjourned date, no, is either they give the document to them, and answer my number of phone na beba, because you have conditioned the payment of these dying old women and men to the successful securing of this liquidation order. And in another vein, you are impeding the processor and then guaranteeing the granting of the liquidation order. And you know, in a way, no. Me delay me process name for 3 years now. Into me two side me one and penny for sake for friend oh where the patch out into me wada Roma ya the baba and you call somebody you can't take na baby go. But what I'm using this platform to tell them to say, with or without the submission of the document, they should expect me on Wednesday. I'm coming there with my people. Wednesday. More cosec. Yeah, cosec.
Mo nemre wa phone.
Yeah, the kete. Yeah, the mrekete. No, next week Wednesday.
What's next week Wednesday?
29th. Yeah, ko. Because Sasikana a parliament approve you know, they must disburse it. And Sano no free akonya no so.
Na Sasikana way.
And when you try liquidation order and Sano ya disburse it. That's the information they are giving out. And when you didn't call parliament no. You sent it without any conditionality. And the parliament also say, they are suffering. Give them the money. Approve here. The way other who job money. And you never know about it. You know us. You never be alright. We didn't hear that. said ye and Caneno. Yes, Samba. Yababa Yenibu. Yababa, Wednesday, we are going the 29th of March. 29th of March.
All right, meaning, but Honorable Saska will not be someone from Parliament. Say, it's come approve you know. What I don't know Munti Omoka.
Not really. Not Nyanya Mekai. Nyanya Mekai. Man, who said there are questions on for finance minister. They bring agent questions can home, but men checking.
I can say my final question, but always
questions for
the questions.
Questions for on the security and information question for. But
really,
yes. MPs nibi. Krano mubu. Onabu kwaku kwatin sika ho bebre. Kwaku kwatin.
Sir?
Nisika ho bebre ni nkomo de bia. FM. Alfred Obeng. Former boss. Nisika ho bebre. Me wan listen wa ha MPP for MPs. Me ntwena me mo bonchiro.
Bobo.
Na me yina me mo bonchiro.
Sir. Okay.
You see?
Okay.
Ya ka say na ba ni kokko be ya.
Tia, ombo say to opra na nkwale yi say.
You will be more. They don't care.
They don't care. Nisika she.
Alfred Obeng
said to be on Bobie.
Alfred Obeng the Nisika ko 2014. Ansah na abai ne baba abemu. On Nisika ko 2014. Mu kwa ko ye omo ye 2020. Omo be 2016 elections. What to say? A year Canada Japan or ye video be say Akwabi no did Alfred Obeng atem. Or catch and say Sika ye the sponsor Ashanti region. Alfred Obeng cheering down. Alfred Obeng paid as much as 10 million Ghana cedis. Money check. Move on go ye 2016 elections. Our London Bawumiani Danado etu plane chasing wo ho. Amo 2016 elections. Mwe say sikano so de mam na da Gold Coast no mam check fa GN Bank Gold Coast kana na mkoko yibi mo ba na mo ba beguna aka o kan foyata woni ayi akwa mo former chairman e friend say Freddy Blay ani jima mo ware Fred ware mo planning say mo ba beguna mo koko yi mu de 6 weeks time go no come on kan cha Fred Obeng kan so yi de wicked people, selfish people. What I say, as I pay the financial cleanup exercise, we tibon kosu ni we. Tise galop.
But we are still talking about this and Jumedika say and I know said the Utu and Amobi we have less than 20 minutes to go. My brief sir. Number my honorable quick one.
Funny na much.
The
boss one. Honorable Suleiman Adama. You know sound the number view.
Oh, and
2025.
And the Melia Papa. This is the communication. LDC communicated. These are the things that we need to do.
Very. To an amampa, but we are.
Me no dim go studio na say enya me debut a
me fro. Once I draw many
figures.
My bread from regional police command to Wanwane to GRA to Jubilee House. Never go, you know.
Are they?
Your mama copy, my favorite copy. Mindawa has a me copy.
So what is the issue?
The issue is about GRA boss. Meaning when you say Kwabena or overstay. And simple communication, my petition special prosecutor. Meaning so said yeah. Ebin mu die do our si form now time as no. The same thing me dey akobo so me me no response. Me the reminder ko 2 weeks here Friday by no response. I'm so okay. He say they pick it. Me call police command. Ye team who akone abasa Kwabena ye be ko ha ye nko ha. Afi dey agree say ye be pick it opposite GRA yi hodom. Independence Square near the petition number or near the Biaba speaker or TSM me several finance committee chairman, me several Masha, me several speaker office, me several parliament, Freeman Tete, me several near me Dennis Kwabena. I'm happy with the GRA board.
Okay.
I'm receive you the camera.
Okay.
The Blue House Kurano. You know more actually so but all the media let them man media break from the car. You be any come and I'm paying home. Till now, ye hwɛ ne akufo ado bɛyɛ sɛ anya hwee no kofu bu ache me say
Omakwa kwoshe daily guide ni newspapers ni nyina achi. Oh, we should allow the experienced one to stay. Na msemesere omo. COP Kofi Boache na me koye Michelle police regional command ho. Okanipa 4 modi 3 years or command ho. Obi acha 6 months, 5 months. Into your best experience there Kofi Boache so experience pa or call retirement kwabra you know. I didn't know Yama Kofi Boache nka police service no for the same thing. Emfama. Enti argument no me the regional command na say. Why any else or Kwabra, I am happy say for now. Say fear that BB and Sia pick it in the name of your city part 25. Friday we 25 no. Yeah, and
okay, so
you decide say I'm penny message me a person communicate say I miss I die any mammy back with Julian Sam. Kwabra, you did pick a petition no coin no. I think the Lands Commission and they said now for funny the encounter some we MPP Nina we okay. We shall spare so cry na we be our bet na ho. Nemo won kan wo bidia Kofi.
Kata.
Entri mi no say papa no. Na kwabra onim panyinfo bi mfa nche me mfa call fi bese na otwini. Onim so yesofo.
I'm
Baptist.
Oh yesofo.
We junior pastor.
Oh yesofo.
Me de honum besi wa. Ni aka no me ka no wa abonte nyame ya adom afie da. Kolo we anhwe enye. Whether me phone into course in Buamemfa. I'll leave me pese me call all out. Ni we are call Lance. Ni call other institutions. Ni who kwaya ya fa so chichiri kuro ni who say when you are cool with them. So I feel uncrofor crowd in some ni so ba. Ya koto IT niema bi na de ndie more will come but me pese me ni GRA ebia ni Nyankopon pese ye nyanka ne ayeye ho no because text messages no ba na egu so ba say ade no de akoye say unua no amane nka ho oka enno PP no ho amane
abra France for kontokwa
kwabra
say government so increase wo pension na yi on so monti ase kwabra o mo 64 no ade kwade on so monti so 62
CS na your World Happiness Day
many intiminim
any jeda 10 on the list no Ghana and Africa 10
na bede ne ani age
Ghana and bi na mine no mo twa Ghana no hwa atimi say Akufo-Addo de yakwa hiri ti Franklin Crabbe or the jokes wo the social media say the haircut na breaking the it and ya ka fry ya chiche comment to the yemfa on to ba me problem ne me person me address here so obama me kwan ama me additional 2 minutes na me fan deal with na Akufo-Addo appointment bi a waye ne manka ne na bi a kira police ni bi a me ni shia or head office nra ne me call mo so wanya accident me nsre Nyankopon say minya accident na mi na commissioners mi ensa me nsre nyame because me nsre nyame say omani but I said we want man ne ka de Kwabena dika minim some abo video bi o ma video commissioners mi ensa easy appoint o mo
to the easy
MP or your friend no 10 MP
Rabadama
very 10 MP NDC tertiary education department no bro region MP a ono mo kopa net we on program bia ono na o team fifiri no jamani na ono mo hye so imagine say John Mama wini na honorable appointee EC commissioners are obey now honorable Suleiman na nobody will buy into this obia me bro communication officer me panel nipa obia so onko represent NDC a oni no na ekọ trase agive
oni apia hene
Abdallah oni na ko radio me deputy no oni me panel weekly placement aye no nipa ye ne tebuno ene mika no bi afa bunu fo de mumia mu anam se kra che fansi nu na akeka kire mo phone so no firi ho we ya bunu fo asem kotoko ne ase ko bo match wa ka kire kotoko team manager se onyi referee na ko yi kotoko nipa minimum se kotoko ni guko Ali Maradona se o medi kotoko ne has match kobra se mo enye joko apia hini we will not allow it obi a 2021 nipa nsia na omu project on for ministerial we say why na be bro regional minister na ni di all list is honorable na ya tena ho kwara afena me ne regional executive kasa officially afi na me see a petition ewu ebia better say ebeko council of state won say si wo mo mpese gidigidi bia beba o man we mu a kwara video na aboy na hu ni say free SHS campaigner honorable such character afena boys in the links na kese eba odi atem obi okatumi ka chega na for the free SHS mma no na ukọ asọrọ kura mpo a na mma ntimi nsa free SHS eba no say ukọ asọrọ dem ma methodism no sorry o ma say nyina ye den asesa kwabra no ma such character say commissioners for na ye appoint aka Bossman Asare friend say Siribo Kweku ne Jemensa no sani pa we kam Ansah na do anya akodo aso ani in and at least 10 patron Tescom patron you know enkra no mo no ma watch them in kola ni bia de na kwabra onim or computer scientist so rigging na ye kan or computer scientist ya ne no say okra doctor okra PhD no oye NPP regional communication team member Bono region
Tescom patron oye me opponent honorable Tescom patron no kra de we de ohun na me mrantie no me etini na onim obi send me message me mrantie no omko gina mu radio so ma me no adala o say na we ye de ye isi mani ye we de eni nyina na ku obi a o gina ma NPP kabra say Nana Akufo-Addo adai yes we be here 2024 abatum o say me ma obi ehun say me be here o computer scientist kwabra digitization I dey call 2024 election say IT no we 2020 your one no moti satellite bi be bo air street no osunyane high ye main street osunyane omo de pam bi o me wanam so enkofo dey up to something and a Griffiths mo ba sunyane and I complain Griffiths there be yes server no any Ghana satellite no kura ni Ghana this is national security installation and omo buta nyina say omo ba be hack well they apply we be an omo jamo system we can kwabra 7 na money system ni nyina bi anya adwuma na mi so omo say server no say na de ye adwuma America. Tiemi de say Chama General Bayi no we decided say President Mama onye stake our nipo obey NDC 2024 elections. And kwabra say akwa we asema ye kana pia hini de yempene ne emprichna eche say nti ya to abaye ya Jemensa police amoka da so sinifie ni meye abra afari janam no baby Charlotte say nam ni baby otu kompo anu nyina konante obi nka no die boni nkoa na Jemensa dia nenne nyina police car esinifie ni ma yetuaka ebi nso si etua ehoka this is kwabra sad nonsense way obi antorreti na nti wa pia hine nso ya mo sapo so na onka se me communication team na amudo ohunim so communication team ya mo post sani etia na doma is former chairman onko yi ni judge we dem the court judge we enim so onim asem this is becoming abnormal honorable sansem we dey mo file question yem party for so dey chairman ni mpani for tu anamo mean to me accept NPP communication team member as easy even constituency mimpene and what promote na the number national when unim omo koyen director of IT at the EC straight position because of a computer scientist and this in Panifo officially you the communicate beba you the imposition as a region beba ye ntena ho e mane nye when nya bunu nkoso ti campaign na nyina chim ye gira ma MPP ni na aba kire results no say dey nko ade we enye scientific physical enya physical solution ese say opi NDC ni bia prevent appear hene physically so ontimi man operate as EC official but on office or what can you do Kwabena you ontimi kwa Akufo-Addo aye appointment nyina why appointment nyina aden omuko eyina ipac ni ade anse ye be discuss IT ni niema we dey betno so present ya momfa ne computer ni bibia mfiri nani just one man ye physical
ontimi unqualified say UN kura mo me mfa nko say ECOWAS say Africa Union baby I am fan ko say they should listen to his videos no mo misa so betimi am fair hearing when it comes to the judgment na afede abai no omo bodam ana sabi omo bodam say ukofa MDs na John Mama te so when you obi asa obetian say John Mama back kunya so see EC officials ni bi omo bosses no 7 no ba mienu retire ye ko bodina am say Kwabena Bobie Ansah ni bi kai na yes Kwabena Bobie Ansah bi mu mienu aba okroma na de so na gi do
Some of them are
why na talk to mienu a yes na deputy ye mago
drama mpo.
aba we ya ba kan all of nti asem kase na aba no enkwabra o de ho no enam se mpanifo de decision banti no yebe jam ha say apia hini video no ma rebi.
Yes, I played it.
More issues are what creatia MVP there, NDC there. Bono there apia hini independent minded person or a pure politician. In fact, apia hini worse than Bossman Asare.
Really?
Semi reti apia hini made number 2 Bossman apampam. Nyenu kutugi. Enti na appointment in the Akufo-Addo na aso ani in. But I mean to me friend commissioner or a communicator. I will address him just that. Or a commissioner. Or a party communicator.
But Mamusa honorable in this case no anything in parliament because from party side regional level they are doing their own. I know say national chairman also and then also for plans. And from parliament no anything because
I think say very early. And in leadership on so anytime a person engage is usually on a committee of the whole and I say business special budget committee and a bit engage and me sure say leadership be take action from the party level from the caucus level but very early to make statement on it on radio about what we will do in parliament but clearly me manya audio no bebre audio no so nipa be 4 5 na send am from the region.
I see.
Say this thing cannot go on because we na papa no is clearly not neutral. I mean obi an ho neutral we say.
Now
so enye obi a or politically exposed and no ko EC commissioner. Sabi ye kan area Bossman Asare asem. Only thing be ono kra sabi no or academia near him so or leaning towards MPP Onumpolo he could open his mouth and say a party no a threat to Ghana's democracy. Now where the other commissioner appear the other commissioner then you will say worse things and do worse things and I think say we have to do a lot of things but many sure say meet man discuss some of the things on radio.
Anyway so Chaze Gabana modern petition beko
ECD no yeah region bema directive nyame ya adome bi a china beko na wie no mo de aba
okay
so no honorably ogini hu dia so otwe ne ho se ontimi kura ontwe ne ho mfira aguru ontwe ne ho kura na kuruma ahanyo anya sa Kwabena Bobie we are mother of all friends saying how I beba kurum hanom appear he cannot be a commissioner in this society. Kwabena.
Okay, so me patcho mama me na menye sa adwuma we because papa we no ne hu hia me pa Kwame funny picture no to ama me quick na honorable I hope so honorable Baba Sadek Baba Sadek I think this young man is in the entertainment.
Yeah. I mean him.
Oh, okay.
He was at TV3, right?
So or launching a campaign or Kakwe Central. And what say is one of or a part of Arise Ghana. Yes. Group.
Oh, mommy, Baba dey say me na tena.
Baba Sadek. Okay, so from Baba Sadek to Amam na men konkofa yemi ni asamo paite. On just 1 minute na membra sisi. Same.
Yeah, Bobie.
Ade na akoso boy nkomo.
Alright, Bobie Sambe mama ya telephone na akwaba empambra evangelical Presbyterian Church, EP Church ewo abeka ahanu mu se. Na ube pie mo ha ahanu mo na enne ya ni aboma e baba sadi e baba lanti ni campaign in fact obi wa utie background na obi say bebe kese pa for wa in fact initially no na ya try that ya ni on abu ko tu e baba ko mo kaka na do ya mo kaka obi we tie mo ha some dog na seja na adom ewo hayi kara dambe ya baba badia na ya mere papa sebe so action e mo kaka ya baba badia na ya na action ko mo alright, Bobie, essentially they know our inside too much. On some jobs, and come more our inside 120. Honorable hopeful HSA, we all your inside now. Baba Bantina, Yamano action, come on. Somebody will be honest with the PMO. Lita, Abeka. In fact, I've never seen Lita up here in our numbers that to come to support. In fact, I hire very close. And I'm so your MPs need one more parliament that answer the Brena about this some job and before the Brena so about almost support and I hear one more Abeka and so other people. In fact, some man up here, the body answer in no time. The body Baba Sadi, and so for the meantime, no will be some Amponia and make me attack our happy
okay, all right. Many akoso na ona actually no Baba Sadek and some George no free na ya back no ma Baba Kasa. All right, honorable. This young man person joining our parliament. Quick 1 minute, quick one.
I mean, it's beautiful. They heard the way NDC professionals, lawyers, doctors, media personnel.
So this time around, no, mobile contest primary senior, young guys, young girls.
Right, backbench, but we can see a lot of young people there. Even in parliament, CCI.
So some will be crowd the best 70.
Oh, I'm so back. And he's not even coming again. Every BT Baba. He's only personal. He's not even coming again. Avoka. He's not so coming again.
Not coming. It's virtually in Kolankwa.
Yeah. So, what would tell me be a young person be a open politics, open leadership, open influence, open money here, and this need the right forum to come.
Yeah.
Because we give opportunity to the young ones. And here you be a tete.
Yeah. Charles, I mean, quick one on Baba.
They say, Menena Atlaha, ya Dinkomo, ya party asem, ya Koma Musem. And you see, what I like about Baba is that he's so intelligent.
Extremely.
Very, very intelligent.
Very smart guy.
And he's very composed in his articulations. As on casting match insinuation, he's focused on point. He's always on the issue and give better analysis. And I think the constituency should give him a chance. They should give him a chance because I believe he'll be the best person to serve them.
William said, may imagine say, apart from general elections, may cause support to general no. Me follow Obia elections bill. But Baba ya actually
follow election.
Before the SCN. On your brother.
Oh, I mean, say Baba dear, Uti Kasa. Unse manya kwa engage of the studio. I discuss near my way between me and Winnie. And said, "Dano, one kasa enjoy Koba iti." Which Uti into our player Nyamia Mano, sir. I no anyway, and I think say a footwa a dear man or them now far. But I want Tamraha. Oba ubewini. Mesi a one time one time oba dia. Because bad Omra oba ubewini. Eso de omra. Why? Oba Ramzi say oba. That is me say me jam.
So wa makwa ya the constituency. That one there. What do you mean, maybe? We see.
But that's the
NDC need people at least they are approachable.
Sure.
Yeah, even the media and every platform. When you want them, you can. Now I think they say NDC.
Me that one who say. Say who call constituency be papa why constituency secretary now.
Okay.
Why branch in Canada? Ansah na why DC and wasa be MP.
To offer grassroots.
There in DC no so your shortest for Bosumi nsia na your opposition. To appointment we Jackson fast.
Kafra
can we to ya ekora. En kwara hu akwete say baba ekura ne research.
Yeah.
Ade man hu so be win no. Onim constituency na okọ contest ntin kwara be fa.
Okay. No.
I want central now.
Check my
Okanko central.
Okanko central. MPP ne hodi.
Patrick Kwabena. What no almost say 4-5 times.
NDC we need that.
I'm saying 96. I'm saying 2000 a call and I'm saying my beam. This more check it. Okanko central. Because minimum say way back 2000 and 2000 and way now or Patrick no 2013 until 10 years ago
2009
or about 2009 say any watch you
I see central
Patrick Buama.
Anyway, before Madam Ansah, Honorable Dama, thank you so much for coming. Honorable Charles Nyame, thank you. Honorable Charles Akowa, thank you so much.
Honorable Menyemo.
Live on Accra 100.5 Citizen Show. All right, so Tuesday evening. Keep safe.